Now it's time to put some planting symbols into our design. I'll put a heavy amount of planting in here because that's what the client has asked for. They want to garden, and they want to garden seriously, and they want it to look semi-formal. These are questions that I've asked of her prior to the design. So the yellow line now delineates our planting area, and that gives us the opportunity for putting planting in. And I've put a clump of silver birches here. These will be mondo grasses that will run and delineate the edge. Some liriops running through here. I haven't labelled those yet, and these are dietes in here. What you can do is click on elements and rotate them so that you give a little bit of you're starting to move things around, and the elements in the design don't appear in exactly the same spot, because plants don't grow that way. You can scale them up, so we'll make that one a little bigger. Can you see we're getting a little bit of variation in our plan? Imagine we wanted to put some Cupressus sempervirens glauca, the tall pencil pine, across the back here to give us a dramatic sense of vertical scale, and this little symbol I've used for that. The symbol, of course, we've shown you before. You just pick a planting symbol such as that, and in it comes. It sits always in the middle of the screen, and you simply drag it and move it into position. What I've then done is click on it, right click, and scale the symbol the way I want it done. So now it's a matter just of copying it. Marking a base point, we'll have these in a regular line through here, so 4 of those at the back. Click on that one and erase that one. Can you see that the planting is taking shape? We've put a few labels in, but the labels and text information can come later. So I can fiddle around with this and make it look a little more interesting as I move my plants around. But the design is certainly taking shape, and we're doing things relatively quickly. If we want to move things, it's just a matter of clicking like so, and it's very, very intuitive, and everything's done with the left and right mouse button. So you might like to try and dress up your design, and I not for one moment suggest you follow this particular design, but I'm sure you're getting the view that GardenCAD can be used to produce quite interesting looking designs fairly smoothly, and use a technique that is not too dissimilar to drafting on the board.